Well, here we go. I lost the wind mic, or the wind covering for my microphone. So it's going to be pretty noisy this time, but we'll see how she goes. I'm going to put my pegs down, take my wife with me today. Going for a little ride to the store. I wonder where that... I don't know where it went. Lost part of my microphone. I lost the thing that covers the little windscreen over the microphone. So, you ready? Here we go. The guy the old motorcycle wave. If there's an exceptional amount of wind noise on this video, it's because I lost the windscreen off my HD mic. I don't know how I did that, but I knocked it off somewhere, so I'm gonna have to fabricate me a piece to go over that to knock the wind down in the future. Trying this handlebar mount again, which I do not like compared to the helmet mount. I've got a helmet mount on my helmet that my wife's wearing right now. It's an open face helmet, so I can't use the mic at all on it. It's just too windy. Makes too much wind noise. So I'm trying the handlebar mount again with the microphone up underneath my helmet. Unfortunately, like I said, I do not have the windscreen on the microphone, so it is probably pretty bad. We'll see how it goes. My 82 Maxim 650 with my Drift HD camera. Still fooling with it, trying to figure it out. Not quite got it where I want it yet. I've got this handlebar mount. I've got a suction cup mount coming. I've got a helmet mount on the open face helmet that I've got. The closed face helmet I'm wearing right now is an HJC CL33, and on the side of it's not quite smooth, so the sticky mount that I've got on my open face that my wife's wearing right now won't work on the CL33, so that's it. You see me coming, open the door. So what I'm going to end up having to do is I might try to put some industrial strength Velcro on there and hope that it goes over good enough to hold. It's playing baseball. Summertime's almost here. That's probably what I'll try next. I really like this helmet, and I hate this handlebar mount. I just hate it. But it just gives a little bit too much vibration to the picture, and I don't need any more vibration than what I've got already. Traffic pretty bad tonight. Anyway, trying out this camera. Also a couple of jackets I bought. I bought a summer riding jacket for me that I'm wearing now. It's a mesh with CE protection padding. It's black, and my wife bought her one that gives us a little better visibility from the back and stuff. It's black, and it's got the fluorescent green all around it, and it's also got the CE rated protection in it. We'll see how she likes it. It's getting warm enough now. We live in the Midwest, and it's not unusual to have, multiple days well over 100 degrees during the summer, and most days averaging, in the mid to upper 90s through the summer. So it's just too hot to wear leathers at all. I mean, about the only place you can wear leathers where we live is on a highway. When you do that, they blow up like a balloon on you, even if you got them closed there. It just seems to go through them so just not worth having, or wearing rather. You know, I love my leathers. As soon as it gets cool, or in the cool mornings like tomorrow morning, I'll ride to work, I'll have the leathers on, because it's supposed to be like 49 degrees, 50 degrees, somewhere in there in the morning when I leave. So, but other than that, I only wear them when you know, I need the protection and it's cool enough to wear them. Really, in the last several years, now I haven't had this bike too long. I just finished working on this bike, or this is a work in progress. This 82 Maxim that I'm riding, kind of rebuilding it a little bit, but I never did wear much for protective clothing in the past. My last bike that I had was a 1978 Yamaha XS 650 Special, and I bought it new in 1978, and didn't have, at that time I wasn't wearing any safety protection. You know, I would just wear a jacket. I took a spill on that bike in 79 rather, and I was goofing off, chasing my brother-in-law down the road here at night, really windy, twisty road, real narrow, and hit a bunch of gravel. Didn't see it come around the corner, doing about 60. And hit the gravel. Instead of the bike sliding out from underneath me, I tried to correct it, which was a mistake. Was a little bit too much on the brake, and the front wheel ended up turning sharp on me and flipping me off the bike, and I landed on the pavement in front of the bike, and the bike went up in the air and came down on top of me, and me and the bike were seated down the road, and I would imagine a good 100 feet, a long ways. When I woke up, I had people standing over me, and one guy said, "You should be dead," and I says, "I can't be dead. I gotta pee like a wild donkey, so I must be all right." But I had some serious road rash with that one. It cracked my helmet, hit hard enough to crack my helmet. Had leather boots on, and it went right through the leather on the boots. My ankle was pretty messed up. The bike landed on my right leg, broke my right leg on my thigh. I still have no feeling in that area where the fake came down and landed on my thigh, but I walked away from that one. I've been in a couple others that were just about that serious. I was on the back of a guy's bike, a friend of mine. I took a wrong turn. Need to turn around and go back the other way from the light. Just got to pick up something. I was up in my hometown of Denver, and I was on the back of a friend of mine's 650, and it was, let's see, it was late in the year. It was, I would say, late October, early November, and we were going through an intersection, and a guy did not stop. He came through the intersection, did not stop, apparently did not see us. I was the passenger on that bike, and we hit the guy right as he was coming through the intersection. We were doing about 45, almost maybe 50, and my buddy came off the bike, got pinned. The bike kind of, as the brake kind of slid sideways a little bit. My buddy got pinned, believe it or not, in between the car and the bike, the guy's door, and I went over my buddy's shoulder, hit the guy's windshield with a glancing blow, glanced off the windshield, and ended up collarbone hit first into a telephone pole. Broke my collarbone, shoulder messed up pretty bad. Not a whole lot of fun. So I've been in a couple, you know, accidents like that. I haven't been in any that are my fault yet. But I've been in, well, I take that back. The one I told you about earlier, acting stupid, that was my fault. But all the rest of the accidents I've been in other than that, and there have been 2 or 3, have been people running lights and not seeing me, things like that. I've been really, really lucky. The Lord's really blessed me through the years, keep me alive. so I can take care of my family. Anyway, to make a long story short, I bought these two new jackets, one for my wife, one for myself, because I just figured it's time that I put on some protection. And I was frowning about doing it. I was not going to do it, just for the simple fact that it's too damn hot, you know. But now that I found these jackets, the air passes through these mesh jackets. They've got vents and sleeves and sides, and I mean, it really lets a lot of good airflow in. So I can see myself wearing this all year round, you know. And I've come more to wearing gloves now too. Just trying to be proactive, you know, and I have no problem with anybody wearing what they want. Now, I don't agree with not wearing helmets and riding. I've seen a few accidents where guys who have not wear helmets, I've seen what it's done to their heads when their heads hit the pavement. They look like eggshells cracking, you know. And if that's what the guy wants to do, so be it. The state I live in requires helmets, but the neighboring state does not. And I live a couple blocks from the state line, so people are always going on both sides of it without protection. But I'll tell you what, you couldn't catch me dead riding anywhere without a helmet. It just would not do it. Yeah, to get turned around here. Let me find a place to park. I'm going to stop this video for a minute. My wife's got to run in the store here, so let me get this in neutral. We'll be back in a little while.